Okay, hello guys. Welcome to this episode of podcast, the UTS podcast, the 8-minute podcast. Before we dive deep into that topic, let me introduce to you the members of this podcast. I am Neil Angelo Maicom.
Okay, so my name is Aika Angeline Dito.
Hello, my name is Domer Mirasol. I am.
Hello, I'm Mark Aaron Shena.
Hi, I'm Valerie Nicolas.
Hi, my name is Prambol Rivera.
Hi, I'm Lucas Siri Camara.
So there you have it. These are the members of this podcast. And going back to the topic, the goal mapping towards or attaining successful self. You guys, what do you think are the factors or the things that we do to attain a successful self? Do you guys any have idea?
For me, the one of the aspects that we should consider in for us to achieve the successful self is, of course, the self-awareness. Because having self-awareness helps us to focus more on ourselves, and with this, we can improve. We can know where we should improve, and we can, and in here dito napapasok yung self-love, self-discipline, and etc. And with self-awareness, it can help us unpack our physical self, spiritual self, digital self, and material self, and etc. And that's all. And how about you guys? And what do you think are the other aspects that?
Yeah, being self-aware is also the most important thing. It helps you discover more about yourself, knowing your strengths and weaknesses, and even that can help you attain or have a successful self.
For me is when it comes to self-awareness is we are better to understand ourselves, and we are enabled to identify changes we want to make and recognize our strengths so we can build on them.
After hearing that from Mirasol, he mentioned self-awareness. And for me, I think the next most important thing is family and friends. First, I want to emphasize the family because family is our support system, mostly our parents. Because since we were little or since we were a child, they are the one who help us and they are the one who put us the drive to achieve more about ourselves, to become a better person, because that's all they want. And for me, they play a huge role in our life, especially. And we all know that our parents is very supportive, even in our careers, in our passion, in our education. That's why we are here. That's why we are in the school, taking up the degree, and eventually, hopefully that we can graduate early and hope we can find a better job. You will most likely to have a successful self. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And it is difficult to put into words that a huge role that good friends plays in our lives. Some of our old friends, close friends, are important part of our lives for decades. As the old saying goes, you can choose friends but not family. This means that the personal and positive nature of friendship is completely voluntary. We choose our friends ourselves based on the communities of views, characters, and way of thinking.
Definitely. I would like to add one more thing, no. I like the saying that find a good circle of friends, because we all know that we have a many toxic friends. We all know that because
Totoo yan, tol, no? Yung Tagalog, there's a saying, piliin mo kung sinong kinakaibigan mo.
yeah,
guys.
definitely.
Agreed.
Kasi that these families and friends plays a huge role in what we are today, and not just today but also in the past and also in the future. So that's why we should always choose kung sino kakaibiganin natin.
Yeah, true. Very true.
For me, to attain a successful self, we need to give importance to education. As we're talking about
is being recorded.
of education for us to be successful individuals, for me, education is one key to success. The level of education of a person has unquestionably impact their quality of life. Education enhances information and skills, at the same time fostering the growth of the personality and the attitude. Guys,
Yeah, I agree with Shena. Just like he said, most likely you will have or you will get a decent job. Well, yes, indeed, because having a degree is very an advantage for us because we will have a stable career and we will have more opportunities for us. And yeah, I totally agree with Shena.
And yeah, I also agree with you guys because education can also help you discover what your what you call this ano tawag din? Yung mga kakayanan mo sa buhay.
So we tend to express the desire of step outside of our comfort zones, experience life, and face challenges and transform. However, we hardly ever do that. So sometimes the problem is the lack of our understanding the benefits of getting out of our comfort zones. After all, why would we try to give up the feeling of our comfort if it indicates that our basic needs are being met, right? So, additionally, our mindsets are more often what prevent us from moving forward into our life. Leaving our comfort zones allow us to have new experience and engage in activities we haven't before. So how about you guys? How do you get out of your comfort zone?
I would like to answer that. I recall what my physics professor said is work under pressure because getting out of your comfort zone is put a lot of pressure, especially in math. Because me personally, I'm not good with math. So what I do is I put myself into the pressure, getting used to it, and eventually I will overcome it. And that's the thing that really inspire me is to work under pressure.
And for me, going out of my comfort zone, I tend to challenge myself and just not think about it and just do whatever what I need to do to get out of my comfort zone. And that's all.
How do you plan your future? So for me, planning is about planning future is about you need to decision for yourself because it's hard. So because our future is we can't handle the future of ourselves, but we can easy to by arranging your goals. So planning is essential to stay focused on the goals despite the constant development of situation around us. One small and observed idea can become a big reality one day, and with proper planning, an idea is nothing more than brain waves if there is no plan to accomplish. It is to help us to identify our goals clearly, and it make us to decide clearly and concentrate what we need to do to have the effect on society that we want. So you guys, what is your insight about the how do you plan about your future?
For
For
me,
me, basically,
okay,
sige,
you go ahead.
I go first. Sige, thank you, Rivera. For me, basically, I plan what I do to plan my future is that I become realistic and at the same time practical because we all know that planning our future is very difficult, especially we don't know what's gonna be.
I think this question is asked when we were in high school. I think how do you see yourself in future? 5 years from now, 10 years from now. This is inevitable. Mangyayari to, no? As we grow older and develop, we soon learn what subjects and hobbies we enjoy and find the loved ones we really love. We can then shape our futures accordingly. If you're ready to plan for a successful future, then there are a few suggestions to help to achieve it. Right. Go to a quiet place. Think. think about what you are good at. Siyempre kung anong gusto mong gawin. Talk to your parents, speak to your parents, ask them, no? This is write down your goals. Pwede mo siya isulat, i-note out mo. List of achievement or things what you want to do. And important of all, make a plan with the details on how you are going to get your dream job on your ideal future. Kumbaga, isa-set mo yung goals mo kung ano yung gagawin mo, di ba?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Vera.
Agree, tama.
A
Yeah,
very detailed one.
correct. Guys, I have a question. For you, who are successful people do you want to be and why? For me, my father and my mother are the successful people I aspire to be. They are my role models and my sources of inspiration. They have a simple job, happy because I grew up witnessing them working a simple job, being happy and contented with what they have. For you guys,
For me, I would like to be Kong TV. I know guys, you know Kong TV, right? Kong TV
You do
because
vlogs, sir? You do vlogs?
no, I'm not into vlogs, but I like his determination. Ever since
Okay.
2008, he was start doing parody and vlogging. I like his grit and determination.
And for me, I think the most successful person is the person who's satisfied on what they have. But being satisfied on what they have is not the same as being not appreciative on what they have, because being satisfied is being contented, right? And for me, the success is based on satisfaction of a person. That's why, the person that I consider successful is the person who's satisfied on what they have. And I also wondered if these people that we consider successful, do they also consider themselves as successful? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Right?
Kumbaga, masaya ka ba? Successful ka nga, masaya ka ba? Do you even feel happy about your successful? We don't even know that kahit si Elon Musk, tatanungin natin kung masaya ba siya, di ba? Kasi successful siya. And being contented is the right words for that matter, I think. Mayaman ka nga, malungkot ka naman. So what's the point of being successful?
yeah,
Agree.
that's
Agree.
true.
Just like they say, contentment is the key to success.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree too.
So I think that's a wrap, guys.
That's
To our listeners, I think this is the end for this episode of this podcast, and I hope you learned something in today's episode, and hope we can see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys!
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Congrats.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Edit mo na, pre.
Bye.